Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to go over two very simple things that you can do to your classroom. The first thing is this banner that you got going across the top. It is adjustable, meaning that you can change it out to a different image. I'm not going to go into how you can customize it, but I do want to show you where you can find different options for this. So if you go over to the right-hand side, you can click Select Theme, and you'll notice that they already have some predetermined themes for different content areas. So you can go through these and find one that speaks to you, and then you can choose that theme and apply it to, of course this makes no sense with French, but you see what I'm saying. It's very, very easy to take and choose a theme and then add it to your classroom. The second thing that I want to go over with you is how you add people. People meaning teachers and students. Yes, you can have a co-teacher in your classroom, and it's very, very easy to add both teachers and your students. Now, perhaps in a normal classroom situation, we would use our class code. So I'm going to hop back first of all to our stream. In a face-to-face situation, you would give your kids the class code, you would tell them to go to classroom, and they would just type it in and become a member of your classroom. And I can make this bigger, and then I can even make it even bigger so that the kids in the back of the room can see it. You would want to project this. But in a situation where you're not face-to-face with kids, sometimes it might be best just to go ahead and invite them. So I'm going to go to the People tab, and for students, I'm going to click the little plus sign that's right here, and then if I've got my roster right in front of me, I can just start typing student names. So, and I'm not going to type kids' names, I'm going to type adult names just for the sake of this. So I'm going to add, now you notice that since I typed an adult's name, I'm seeing both the K-12 email address and the .org email address. It is very, very important that you only add, especially if you're adding a co-teacher, that you only add the .org version because they won't have access to Classroom using the K-12 email address. So I can add this person, let's see, Ginger Crosswhite, whoops. David Beeland. Okay, so these are my students, and you see that I can add more than one student. You just keep typing students' names. Once I'm ready to send an invite to these students, I simply click invite. Now, I'm not going to do this at this time because it will actually send an email to these three people telling them that I've invited them to the classroom. I will tell you that if you do have students who are in your classroom and you don't want them in your classroom, and let me hop over to a different class to show you how that works. You can get rid of them. So you simply can check the boxes of the people who you no longer need in your classroom, or maybe someone got in there and you didn't mean for them to get in there. You check the box next to their name, you click actions and then remove, and that's all there is to it, and then they're gone from your classroom. So taking us back to our sample classroom here and to the People tab, to invite a co-teacher, same process. Again, make sure you're using the .org email. So if I'm going to invite, let's say Ginger Crosswhite to be my co-teacher, then I click invite here, and you'll notice there's a little warning down here. Teachers you add can do everything you can except delete the class. So that's the only thing that they can't do. So just be sure that if you are inviting someone else to be a co-teacher in your class, that you're sure that's exactly what you want them to do. So in a situation where it might be for professional learning purposes, you don't want them to be a co-teacher. You want to invite them in as students. So and you can also X-invite a co-teacher through the same process that you did through the student process, just by using those check boxes and then removing them from the class. So hopefully you found this video helpful as far as how to invite students to your class and teachers, and also how to change up that banner that students and teachers first see when they go into your classroom.